Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raph, and yesterday, episode 38 of Pokemon Journeys aired in Japan. It was a pretty decent episode, and Go ended up catching Aerodactyl. Despite all of this, we received a new poster to coincide with the new time slot the anime will be shifted to, revealing a ton of details. This also coincides with the new Sword and Shield arc that will be commencing from the 23rd of October. There's a bunch of information to cover, so let's jump straight into it. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support, and I'll be sure to bring up my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date, and without further ado, let's begin. Since the reveal of the new 123 opening, we've been revealed to a ton of new details that will coincide with upcoming events and episodes. For those of you that are unaware, the Pokemon anime will be changing time slots again. This will be now on Fridays at 6:55 PM, starting from the 9th of October. In relation to this change, a new poster has surfaced to show off potential key details, and a new set of screenshots have also been revealed relating to the new arc. This arc is called the Sword and Shield arc, which, as we can tell already, it will be focusing on Zacian and Zamazenta, alongside the build up to the Darkest Day. This arc will be airing across a 4-week period. Let's now explore the details revealed, alongside a few theories and predictions. Before I begin, the details I'll be discussing are in no particular order. This is just pure speculation. Let's start off by analysing this recent merch scan. The biggest detail to take away from this is the fact that it appears that Ash's Galarian Farfetch will be evolving into Surfetch very soon. We've had merchandise scans dating back to March teasing this event, so it may be happening within the next set of episodes to come. Of course, we also see the other Darkest Day figurines being Zacian, Zamazenta and Eternatus. Some may be confused as to why the positioning of these figurines have changed, as many would think Ash would get Zacian by his side instead of Zamazenta, but this could just be for display. And Eevee can also be shown, but I'll elaborate on that later. Now let's explore this poster. Here we can see a few snippets of art that will be relating to upcoming events. Firstly, we see that Zacian and Zamazenta are in their relevant corners, again coinciding with the Sword and Shield arc to come. Looking in the top right, we see Chloe. Now whilst many of us have been wanting Chloe to join Ash and Go on their adventure, maybe this will become a stepping stone for her to finally join them on a permanent basis. In her section, we see that she's accompanied by an Eevee and a Marshtomp, and a Morpeko can be located beneath her. The Marshtomp is most likely going to relate to this scene in the new anime, alongside the Ludicolo, and the Morpeko is probably the same one that's following Team Rocket that will play a reoccurring role. I don't think this Morpeko belongs to Marnie, but who knows. As for the Eevee, I'm starting to think that maybe Chloe will have an interaction with this Pokemon in an episode, similar to Pidove and Feebas, or maybe she'll actually catch this Pokemon. There have been many female companions that have caught an Eevee before in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if this trend follows suit. Chloe recently has been interacting a lot in various Pokemon activities, so maybe this will slowly play a part into it. Hopefully we'll find out the answer to this as well. Next we see Zapdos and Mew either side. Episode 40 has been revealed alongside showing Ash and Go taking part in a legendary raid battle against the Zapdos, so I'm starting to think that this could be the same one shown in the poster to match. Whether Ash or Go will catch it, who knows. I'm still thinking it'll play some part in the episode just to show off the legendary raids like Lugia did in episode 2, or it may play a big part into how Go's Raboot will evolve into Cinderace, unless if it actually evolves during the Darkest Day plot, but I'll elaborate on that later. As for Mew, this is most likely just an artistic reminder that Go wants to catch all of the Pokemon to reach up to his goal in order to catch Mew. Moving on, we see Dracovish and Suicune. Not long ago, I made a video going over what Ash's 6th secret Pokemon could be, and one of these predictions was a Dracovish. Whilst it is still unknown at this current time, I'm really hoping that Ash will get a Dracovish of his own to finally break the trend of him owning a fossil Pokemon. Maybe this Pokemon will go to Go instead, but still, it's very exciting to speculate about this one. Maybe neither of them will catch this Pokemon overall. As for Suicune, this could mean two things. It could either be relating to the new special episode, The Message from the Aurora, which involves Ash and Go trying to investigate the connection between Aurora and Suicune, or maybe this could be a completely different Suicune that will appear in a different episode entirely, but that's not confirmed. The next detail caught us all off guard, as it shows that a Mewtwo will be potentially appearing in an episode soon. Maybe this Mewtwo will have some relation to how Ash and Go could potentially visit the Cerulean Cave, but it's a bit hard to determine at this current time. Whether it's the same Mewtwo from the first movie or movie 16, we have no idea. The final detail to take note of is this incredible art of Ash and Go accompanied by Lucario and Cinderace. In terms of both of these Pokemon's evolutions, I still think that Riolu will evolve during episode 39 in the rematch against B, and maybe Raboot could evolve in this time frame before the Darkest Day. Seeing as we've had merch coincide with this new date that the 4-episode arc will be starting, it's a bit confusing at the same time as we've seen them appear in the opening, but not had a decisive answer. But just know that they're coming soon. Ben did mention a very cool theory that maybe both of these evolutions will occur during the battle against Eternatus, as shown from the opening frame, again relating to all of the merch to coincide, so that would be quite cool. Now let's move on to the new screenshots shown from the upcoming Sword and Shield arc. As mentioned before, this arc will be shown of Zacian and Zamazenta, alongside relating to Chairman Rose and the Darkest Day plot. Here's a rough translation from Dogasu about the upcoming arc. The giant-sized Pokemon are rampaging about. Ash and Go set off to research the strange phenomenon taking place that is in the Galar region. Once they arrive, our heroes come face to face with the giant rampaging Pokemon themselves. In order to save everyone from this danger, Ash fights alongside Champion Leon, whilst Go works alongside aspiring Pokemon Professor Sonia to try to unravel the mystery behind what's going on. It turns out that the rampage is being caused by an organisation scheming back to the scenes to create the Darkest Day, a great catastrophe that befell the Galar region a long time ago. Once all the mysteries are solved, the revival of this great catastrophe will roar out across the land. Just as it seems as though the entire Galar region is being thrown into a whirlwind of chaos, the two legendary heroes awaken from their slumber. So relating to the summary and images, we can see that Ash and Go will encounter both Zacian and Zamazenta in the slumbering world. We can also see that Leon will be taking on one of the Gigantamax Pokemon that will be on a rampage, this being the Gigantamax Centiskorch, and we also see the Eternatus egg again, relating to Chairman Rose's plan. Of course, we've seen slight details of this shown from previous episodes, and it's going to be interesting to see how Ash teams up with Leon, with this being a great platform for their relationship to strengthen, and of course, build up to an even better battle to come in the World Coronation series. It's also nice to see Go team up with Sonia too, and it will be interesting to see how he handles the separation from Ash. Potential big character development is incoming. As mentioned before in previous videos, we assume that Zacian and Zamazenta will be appearing to take on Eternatus as well, and this will most likely coincide with the new opening frame. Now let's talk about the overall reception of this arc. Since reveal, it's had a lot of positive thoughts, with lots of exciting events to come. However, I think the one thing that is bothering people alongside myself is how soon it is. Whilst the new opening did reveal the events to come soon, many believe it's just too soon to have this arc unfold, especially seeing how it is the climactic finale with the Sword and Shield games. The structure of this series is very odd, and we're receiving minimal build up to this 4-episode arc. To be fair, we have been teased small details relating to the Darkest Day that do contribute to its build up, alongside a recent merch scan that surfaced last week. But if we look at previous arcs within Pokemon seasons, they've all had a few episodes to build up to before the final climax. Even the Sun and Moon arc such as the Nebby arc took 12 episodes, and the Poipole arc nearly took 30. It just doesn't make sense why the main core of Sword and Shield is being explored now, with no build up, and only being showcased across 4 episodes. Of course, there are still other arcs and events that need to be shown, such as Go's capture goal, Chloe's role, Ash's build up to taking on Leon, and a few others. But with this arc unfolding so soon, it has us very puzzled about the directions the anime series is going in terms of story. There is the possibility of the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra being implemented, and I'm hoping they do. I was speaking to the Anipoke bros about this earlier, and we were discussing about how episode 42 could be the season finale for episode 1, whenever that may be. This could also relate to how Raboot evolving into Cinderace prior to the main events commence. After the Darkest Day is over, it's most likely going to commence season 2. Maybe this will finally show us what's happening with Grookey as well, unless if he's not coming anytime soon. To be fair, this Galar arc could just be the stencil and build up towards the Darkest Day, with them to be later on explored in future episodes. So that could explain why it's only 4 episodes long. But still, it's a very confusing time why the writers are bringing up the climax of Sword and Shield right now. Overall, I'm very excited to see how this arc unfolds and what future events are ahead. Despite the very confusing build up, structure and pacing of Pokemon journeys, it's still proven itself to be very unpredictable, even with its episodic nature. But why not let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team PokeRef Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.